And then there was one. And then there was one. There is only one rookie left for the Indiana Fever, competing with Jaylen Brown for the last spot in the team. Again, how Jaylen Brown is in that like conversation for the last spot of the team, I have to say, I have no idea. I thought Jaylen Brown would be the first one to be cut. Like, I get it. There's energy there. I get it. However, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Like, I understand, like, defensively what she does, but offensively she's so bad. However, if we did not see this. So, the Indiana Fever tonight have a showcase for rookies. A Fever rookie appearance. And it started off with 3 players. Bree Hall. It was first advertised as 3 players. Bree Hall, Yvonne Ejim, and Michaela Timpson. So, as you can see, Fever player appearance, May 7th, 7 to 8 p.m., which is in a couple hours from now. Drive through for a refreshing drink and meet your Fever rookies. So, Bree Hall. She was cut. She was cut a couple of days ago. And then it became this. Fever player appearance. May the 7th and 8th. Yvonne Ejim, Michaela Timpson. And obviously, we know what happened today. We have waived Yvonne Ejim. So, is she still coming tonight or not? Players subject to change. They are down to 1. I still can't believe this is a real thing. This is like dinner with Jay-Z over 500k. And I hate, this page is so annoying because there's so much ridiculous stuff said by every single fan base, and it's literally just a We Hate Fever fan page. Come on, I've seen people tag some absolute nonsense, that page in nonsense, but it's literally only anti-Fever stuff, which is annoying. Like, that page is literally, it's like WBB struggles, but it might as well be We Hate Fever fans. And I'm fine with that, but just advertise it as that. You can be anti-Fever if you want. Just like this Fever fan page. You can be a Fever hate page. Just don't be a Fever hate page. I'm good with that. Just advertise it as such. But yeah, that was still a wild comment about Yvonne Ejim. About Yvonne Ejim basically saying that, you know, dinner with Jay-Z is better than 500k. However, this is still crazy. From 3 to the 2 to the 1. And the only rookie left is Michaela Timpson. And it makes 0 sense. 0 sense whatsoever for the Fever to get rid of Michaela Timpson. If the Fever get rid of Michaela Timpson, it is a it's going to be more crazy than getting rid of Grace Berger. And getting rid of Grace Berger is almost as crazy as getting rid of Alana Smith, which is almost as crazy as drafting Emily Engstler 4th and getting rid of her a year later. Which is almost as crazy as drafting Kaiser Gondresick the year before. Which is almost as crazy as, I don't even know what they took in 2020. Did they take Lauren Cox in 2020, if I'm not mistaken? Which is almost as crazy as having the opportunity to draft Enrique or Fee Collier and choosing Tierra McCowan. But you know what? This is a new Fever. This is a new Fever. Incompetence is not what this new Fever does. They did advertise 3 rookies. They did advertise 3 rookies to be showing up in an event, only to cut 2 of them before the event, so it's just meet Michaela Timpson. No, Mick. No. Trust the process. Trust Kelly Krauskopf. Trust Amber Cox. Trust these people. This is not Lynn Dunn era anymore. This is not Lynn Dunn. Not all of those decisions. Lynn Dunn only took over in 22. So drafting Emily Engstler with the 4th pick and cutting her was Lynn Dunn. She's gone. She's gone, Mick. She's gone. Calm down. But yeah, that is just a kind of crazy situation. And Timpson is going to bring an awful lot to the Indiana Fever. And if I was in Indiana, I'm just saying, if I was in Indiana, I would be 100%, you know, support the crew, support the team. and support the rookie. Support the elite rookie that we brought in that they might have taken if they had the 8th pick still. So, yeah, it's just a mad situation. It is just mad, and I will say when it comes to the draft and everything, I don't think teams should be parading around the rookies that have no chance of making the team. And in fair, actually, maybe they should, but they should make sure they're there. I don't know why I said that. They should make sure they're physically there. If they're physically there, it's fine. Even if they're cut the next day. But yeah, if you're gonna have an event around the rookies, make sure the event is before you start making roster cuts. But yeah, it's a funny one because I was really confused about why the Washington Mystics went with all of their rookie stuff. They only had Citron, Amor, and Kiki Ariafen, and now it makes a lot more sense. Although, in fairness, the Fever did have them all early. But yeah, bringing out players that are not going to make the team. Even though it turns out both Lucy Olsen and Zay Green might make the team. It looked like it was going to be one or the other. But it looks like both of them will be. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think the Indiana Fever should have reorganized this event? Or do you guys think the Indiana Fever should have just said, it'll be fine? It'll be fine. Because the funniest thing is this was a tweet from yesterday. It's like Ejim will be out anyway till don't know, bring in players for 10 days to cut them. Sky must cut 10. Lynx cut 12. Sky have to cut 10 players. Sky cut a lot of them. Still keep that asterisk handy. Players may change. I mean, people calling Ejim to be cut are right. Thumbs down to the marketing genius who came up with this before any cuts were made. Yeah, like the Indiana Fever. I will say there's a good possibility that the Indiana Fever, this was a thing that they asked the Fever and they ended up, ended up deciding to do it. However, I just don't know. I just don't know with all of this if it was the greatest marketing stuff in the world. But anyway, let me know in the comments section below. Do you guys think that this is nothing? Do you guys think it's a bad look from the Fever? And do you guys think that Michaela Timpson is going to be the last one remaining? Do you guys think it's going to be Michaela Timpson rounding out the team? And I would be absolutely shocked if it's not Michaela Timpson rounding out the team. But you never know. I still always ask because sometimes my basketball takes are completely off. Because I thought Jillia Lane was going to be fighting for that spot and she barely played. But anyway, I'll see you guys.